Hello, Doctor Who fans. I am Doctor Who commentator, and thanks to the horrible reporting of The Sun and the absolute stupidity of the editor of the Radio Times, we now know the spoiler that Steve Moffat was talking about is that John Simm is returning to Doctor Who. So, what can I say to this? Obviously, I want to say something, that's why I decided to make a video. All I can say is that is actually great. I'll be honest, I was not as fond of John Simm as the Master, simply because I'm more of a... I came out into Doctor Who rather with the Roger Delgados and Anthony Ainley's, so he is very much my impression of the Master. Even Eric Roberts, to be realised, for all his campiness, I still remember him as more of a Master. And same with Michelle Gomez. I really wasn't as fond of her as the Master for similar reasons. She's great as a character all of her own, but I didn't really see her as the Master. But let's get to talking here. What does this ultimately mean as a story? Well, it's actually quite interesting because Dr. Freedom highlighted a really grainy photo. I say grainy, I mean just simply bad quality from the back. Now, one is clearly Michelle Gomez, but there's another character there. A certain way he's dressed, his hair, and his hands behind his back, his posture basically. He concludes that that is supposed to be a stand-in, technically, for Roger Delgado. And he's questioning, could this be our first multi-master story in the TV series? You know what? Yeah, I can honestly believe that's where we're going. And while it's slim evidence at best, I could actually argue maybe this is why we have Mondasian Cybermen coming in. Now bear with me. Switch this on. What episodes could Simm and Missy be appearing? Alright, well, we know Michelle Gomez will be appearing in episode 6, Extremis, I think that's this. But episode 6 is actually part 1 of a 3-part story, so that will... all we know is it features Michelle Gomez and some monks. The second one is a pyramid temple, which was being filmed in Tenerife, which was used for Skaro and Gallifrey. But to be really honest, I don't think this is a Dalek story. Or maybe it is. Going back... Sorry. Yeah, I don't think this is a Dalek story. That's going to be the first episode, I think. But yeah, she appears in that episode. Now, I could envision John Simm will appear at the end of that 3-parter. That I could believe. But when we get to the last episode, which is untitled, we know it features Mondasian Cybermen. It also says here, it will also feature Michelle Gomez. Now, I was curious about those Mondasian Cybermen. I thought that meant, oh, does that mean they're going to be in... they're going to travel to the year 1986 or something? Because I think that's... the year we first saw the Mondasian Cybermen. They came from Mondas to that Arctic base or wherever it was. I actually did rewatch the 10th Planet earlier just because I wanted to remember all this. But then more images came out of multiple other kinds of Cybermen. I think, alright, so this is a multi-Cyberman design story. And is this... did they have different versions stored somewhere? But no, some would have been from the future. But if we've got multiple masters coming in, this would potentially explain the Mondasian Cybermen. Can I just actually on a tangent about this, saying the Mondasian Cybermen are back? The BBC are going, Mondasian, we're returning with the Mondasian Cybermen. But they're saying that it's the big balaclava ones are only Mondasian Cybermen. All the Cybermen in the classic series were Mondasian. It's only when New Who came in 2005, then we saw the Cyber Cybermen in 2006, and they pretty much took over from the Mondasian. But what? Never mind. BBC story. It's not like they are responsible for canon, are they? Okay. But, yeah. So, like I was saying, I mean, I am actually going to be excited for this. Bigger question now for that is, the Sun have now pretty much ruined the big spoiler that was going to happen, or at least they've ruined the spoiler in the sense of John Simm coming back, which means now Moffat probably has to prepare a whole new spoiler, and I could envision the only really truly big thing that can be a spoiler is showing the face of what may be that Roger Delgado guy who looks like Roger Delgado from the back, assuming it is going to be a Roger Delgado type story, in the sense, actually, for anyone confused out there, yes, I know he's dead. I mean, like I said, stand it. I'm just saying, we don't know which number regeneration he was. So, but nonetheless, I think we'll have the Roger Delgado Master, the 13th Master, because he was played by 2 actors, 13th Incarnation Master, 2 actors, the Anthony Ainley Master. If they can get Eric Roberts to come back, I would be delighted. Just to get a big American get an American actor like him back. That would be amazing. I don't think they are going to get Eric Roberts, to be brutally honest. But like I said, if they're going to have a spoiler at the end of the first episode, it's going to have to be bigger. If it was just supposed to be John Simm originally, not really a spoiler anymore. So a big spoiler would be revealing that it is definitely a it's already multi-master with John Simm, a big multi-master episode. So, with that, I've said what I want to say. I've been Doctor Who Commentator. Thanks for watching.